Second verse, climbing out of the hearse, jump into the rhythm that'll rattle your swords. Yeah, we singing a job in, do whatever we vibe in. Summon on up into your stereo, we ride. We'll entertain ya, be sure we'll detain ya. Prove to fixate ya till we see you later.
So he's bouncing for bits while we be dancing for the sticks.
Oops.
Coast to coast, gonna break it down real clean. We got you down for the beginning and in between. Coast to coast, gonna break it down real slow, till you can't keep us down and on the down low. Coast to coast, gonna break it down real clean. We got you down for the beginning and in between. Coast to coast, gonna break it down real slow, till you can't keep us down and on the down low.
Epic 19, take one, explosion.
Coast to coast, it's a radical boast, coupled with four indestructible hosts, bringing the most each week in the combos we speak, or the undigestible foods we eat. Phoenix, Jinjo, Dallas, Chicago, no, there ain't no denying, we're bringing it.
So he's bouncing for bits while we be dancing for the sticks. Yeah. So he's bouncing for bits while we be dancing for the sticks. Coast to coast, gonna break it down real clean. We got you down for the beginning and in between. Coast to coast, gonna break it down real slow, till you can't keep us down and on the down low.
And now, coming to you from the classiest radio station on the air, this is...
Second verse, climbing out of the hearse, jump into the rhythm that'll rattle your swords. Yeah, we singing a job in, do whatever we vibe in. Summon on up into your stereo, we ride. We'll entertain ya, be sure we'll detain ya. Prove to fixate ya till we see you later.
So he's bouncing for bits while we be dancing for the sticks.
Oops.
Coast to coast, gonna break it down real clean. We got you down for the beginning and in between. Coast to coast, gonna break it down real slow, till you can't keep us down and on the down low. Coast to coast, gonna break it down real clean. We got you down for the beginning and in between. Coast to coast, gonna break it down real slow, till you can't keep us down and on the down low.
Coast to coast, it's a radical boast, coupled with four indestructible hosts, bringing the most each week in the combos we speak, or the undigestible foods we eat.
So he's bouncing for bits while we be dancing for the sticks. Yeah.
Phoenix, Jinjo, Dallas, Chicago, no, there ain't no denying, we bringing it coast to coast.
Oh, I'm getting lightheaded. Oh gosh.
Good God! Jesus,
Oh.
Mary Francis.
Who's Francis?
Uh,
And why haven't I met her?
Because you just
Training.
screamed your head off for no reason. Hey, everybody, welcome to Coast to Coast.
Very sound sensitive. Scared her
Whoa,
away.
that was so loud. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're joining us on our YouTube, welcome. Make sure that
Sorry.
subscribe. Same thing with our Facebook, also our Twitch. And if you're watching us from Trovo, the sound of crickets is normal.
Just
Yeah.
see if you can count how many crickets are around you just by how many
Trovo
chirps you hear.
Crickets. I
Trovo.
still
I have
don't know what
maracas.
Trovo is.
I don't know if you can hear that.
Nope.
No, we don't have maracas.
So now we just have a clip of you
Just
doing one
going-
of these.
Shimmy shimmying.
Yeah.
Shimmy shimmy yaw shimmy yeah.
Shimmy, shimmy.
Well,
what
everybody,
about-
welcome to the
Hi,
show.
everybody.
Well, I am starting to get everything up. We will go around here and let everybody else start talking while I make sure everything's running right. Because normally we have Miss Julia here. Miss Julia could not make it today. Her and Eric are, what is it? They're getting matching tattoos, ankle bracelet,
Matching leprechaun tattoos.
leprechaun
Matching
tattoos,
leprechaun
right? And
On
it
their
takes,
legs. They
yeah.
want to put their legs together, they're holding hands.
It looks like
with
you're
a pot
holding.
of gold.
So matching ankle leprechaun tattoo. Yes, it's a
Very
beautiful thing.
complicated. It takes a
Super-
lot of coordination.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, they have to put the stencil took 6 months for the
I mean,
artist to
but
create.
Well, my
It's
thing,
very detailed.
my thing was the
It's
idea.
Leprechaun from the 1980s movie or the 90s movies with Jennifer Aniston. That Leprechaun.
Also, I didn't know that they had to put you on a spigot and rotate you. That you don't turn over; they rotate you as a complete person to get. That's
Oh.
kind of cool. I thought that was.
That's
What
Now
to get
that-
the tattoo on?
Yeah,
That
they just put
sounds
you on a
wild.
spigot, they rotate you, and you go.
Yeah, there's like a little stylus at the bottom. It's like a record player, basically. There's a little stylus at the bottom, and they just rotate and they move the stylus around.
yeah. And then you open your mouth and music starts to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
There's a music box installed in your larynx.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah. They don't.
standard procedure.
They have you sign waivers for it,
What's
but nobody
love
reads
got
them.
to do with it?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes they can't get it out, and you just open your mouth, and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star comes out for the rest of your life.
have arrived.
Ah,
Yeah.
Shadowhawk has arrived. I love that we
Shadowhawk?
added that. I love that we added that.
Alright.
have
What's
arrived.
that from? I can't remember.
SpongeBob.
I thought it was Peter Griffin. Was it? Is it SpongeBob? Yeah, it is
That's
SpongeBob.
that's
No, it's
Squidward
not Peter.
tentacles.
Yeah.
That
I
is.
don't-
I
Yes.
have arrived.
Yes. Oh my gosh. But hello, everybody. We're live.
Hi.
You see the button?
Eh.
It's live.
It's
Yeah.
it's a thing we're doing. Okay, it is. It's
It's a thing.
It's
Why?
it's a
It's
thing.
a big to
You know what else is a thing? You're a thing, but you're a thing with infinite value. So suck it.
there we go. So wow, okay. I mean that's
Infinite value.
So the name of this episode, guys, is what I said, the things that are coming back, past, returning, blah blah blah. I forgot totally what it was. Didn't pay. I didn't play notification, but I did subscribe. Oh, you did? Let's see. Oh no, you got to share it to get the notification. You already were a subscriber, I thought. I can always go check and verify.
Sneaky mix.
I shall check. Yeah, it's
We can go check it.
something to do.
But we're going to talk about things that are suddenly reappearing, coming back around, and there's a famous
Like Ryan's herpes. Ha ha! He doesn't have herpes. It was a bad joke. Moving on.
I love that.
God
That
damn.
sounded like
I like the shock
way-
face of what did he just say?
What the fuck did he just say? Yeah,
the
sorry.
way that
Did you just assign a STD, a venereal disease, to one of our cast members without
The
proper
funniest
notification?
one, though.
I did not consent to this.
Yeah.
I
It's
did not
okay.
consent to
It's,
this.
it's 8 o'clock in the
venereal
morning.
disease.
It's not enough coffee in the
3
world.
sips of coffee and give me a break. Give me
I,
a dang break.
Break
Only
me off
if it's
piece
a
of that
Kit Kat bar.
Kit Kat bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
yep, that's
Punk-
the only break you're gonna get.
Punky Brewster
Okay.
came
I
back.
understand. That was a terrible joke. Apologies. I'll work on it. And
We're gonna blame it to the lack of as you pour. We'll be like it's coffee related. People just deal with it.
I blame it on the rain. I blame it on
Ah.
something.
See, I am stuck in this song montage. So every time somebody says something, it triggers a song for me. I don't know what's going on. It happens every once in a while. I'll be walking around the store, and somebody will, when you like what you said, like, God, just give me a break, and I'm going, break me off, be that, I'll be just walking.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Or
it's
you-
not a bad thing to happen. It's kind of fun. It kind of piques curiosity. I've lately been narrating everything I'm doing in the style of Sam Smith's Unholy song.
I gotta hear this.
Like,
Okay, pour in your coffee.
I am now making some coffee. It's gonna be good. It's really hot now, yeah. Like just stupid things like that. And
Yeah.
I am taking
With the-
a long pee. Now I'm shaking it.
And now
I guess I'm not done yet.
yet.
Yeah, it's a catchy song, man. Say
Oh,
what you
man.
will. Catchy song. Anyway, Punky Brewster came back?
Yes,
Brewster.
Punky-
Who is that?
Punky
One of you old
Who
people,
is
tell me
Punky
about
Brewster?
Punky Brewster.
With her golden retriever. What was the
All right.
golden retriever's name?
So the original Punky
Puppet.
Brewster. Okay, so actually that's the new one here. See try to get the image of the original for you here. Hold on.
Teach me, Grandpa.
Oh, he's
So,
got to be the
original
one there,
Punky
that-
Brewster, right? From
Yeah.
back in the day, right?
Salil Moon Fry, is that her name?
Sailor Moon Fry was her name?
Salil Moon Fry is her name.
Soleil, Soleil. All right, so there's
Oh.
that, and then they came out with a new version of the Punky Brewster. Where is the new one? There it is. So the new one. Oh wait, that's not the right image. But there is a new one. This is the new Punky Brewster here. I'm not going to play any of the
Oh, that's
audio
her
for it.
friend.
Huh.
But it kind of does the same
Okay.
thing that they did back in with not Family Matters, Bob Saget's show. Come on, Full House. Thank you.
Full
Full
House.
House.
And they did Fuller House, right? So
Right.
you know,
Okay.
Bob Saget.
rest in peace, Bob Saget.
Man.
Yes.
Oh,
Sec. So
we
what
just
was
got
the-
a letter.
What's the
just got-
premise of this Punky Brewster thing? Because when I see the picture, my mind goes to the Couch kids show.
the Couch Kids show. Are
Ouch.
you talking about
Yeah.
Blue? Like
No,
That's
not
a-
Blue's Clues.
Pee-wee's
Um,
Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Not Pee Wee's Playhouse.
can't do his
what's
laughing.
the-
It
one.
had a talking couch. That was Cherry. Was
He did.
Chair.
He had a talking chair,
What
A
was the
sofa?
a talking
Kid-
sofa.
The big comfy couch is what it was called. The big comfy couch.
Nope.
I see
Too old for
that,
that, I think.
picture and I think of big comfy couch.
Big
but
No,
Comfy
Punky
Couch.
Brewster was just like a sitcom of a young girl that kind of
this one. This is Big Comfy Couch,
thought
right?
outside
Yeah.
the box and got
This
into
is the puppet.
shenanigans.
This
Ugh.
this is the one where she did the famous clock and then they turned it into a sexual meme because she's acrobatic. So she did a clock with her legs or a front view like different times.
Uh-huh.
And when she got to like 3 and 9, like everybody memed the hell out of it.
Oh lordy.
as
not
you
good.
expect.
Ugh, gross.
As you'd expect.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
What are you gonna find it? Are you gonna
No,
try to
don't
put your
find
legs in
it.
that position? Please try.
Toa, don't come back.
Oh, what time is it, buddy? Tell me the time,
No.
big boy.
Don't. No. I loved that show as a kid. I went to go see it live.
He's actually
Um,
on the phone. He just gave us the hold on minute finger.
Yeah, that was a
So-
strong finger.
It was a strong finger.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
No.
We appreciate the finger.
Except
It was just un momento.
Mhm.
Un
Por
momento,
favor.
por favor. Shadang isya.
Be careful.
Yeah, dog.
You're overseas. You start speaking other languages. And hey. Now, what show are you talking about? I kind of heard it. I know Night Court's back too. I'm really actually quite
Yeah.
enjoying that. It's actually quite
Uh,
funny.
History of the World Part 2 has come back.
History of the World Part 2. Yes.
It's
It's
okay.
continuing.
The guy who did Spaceballs and Blazing Saddles. Why
Mel
can't I think of his
Gibson?
name?
Mel Gibson. Or, no, Mel Gibson. Mel Brooks.
No, Mel Brooks.
Mel
Brooks,
Brooks.
sorry, thank you.
Yeah.
Mel
so he
Gibson
did
doing
History
any of
the
those
World
movies
Part
would be
1, which is a
hilarious.
film, which
I get my
if you
Mel's
watch it
mixed up.
now, I don't think some of the words he used would fly, but
Mhm.
I guess the new series it's a series, and it's pretty funny. I mean, they do
Yeah.
make fun of West Virginia a lot, but whatever, it's West Virginia. I get it.
Yeah.
You
It's
make fun
funny,
of West
funny.
Virginia, but you're from there, so you're allowed to, right?
Yeah, I'm allowed. I'm allowed to.
I'm allowed. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I still need to see the first
History of the World Part 1?
I need to.
Yeah.
I want to see both. I want to
You've
see.
never seen History? Oh my God.
Oh No, because I've got other things I'm trying to finish and start at the same time.
Okay, what are you watching right now?
I
Don't know, do you?
Oh, man, bone.
no. I tried. Okay, fine. I'm playing video games. a
Good,
lot.
I'm
No,
trying to watch
I'm
all the cutscenes, okay?
No, this game I've checked out of the cutscene and the stories, so I'm just playing and just killing things left and right as acrobatically as I can.
What
I beat
game?
Persona
what
4.
Game, what game? Persona 4. Okay.
No, I beat that one.
I
This
was
one
gonna
is
say, I thought you
Scarlet.
did.
Yeah, Scarlet Nexus is what this one is, but it's kind of it's like cyberpunk. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous, but it's the story's just I don't care for it. But as far as shows go, I tried. I'm trying to find another anime to get into. I really enjoyed. There's an anime that takes place at a high school where everyone that specializes in gambling and high stakes gambling. And the show basically it's just this brilliant arc of watching this new transfer student come in and just totally beat and own these other students and council members and politics of like, oh yeah, I set up this game so that I could win. It's like, oh yeah, I caught on to that.
He says
and I used it.
Elfin lied. Is that it?
No, it's
Oh.
Kakeguru. Oh gosh,
Cocky guru.
Kakeguru.
I'm a cocky guru.
All right, I got it. Anime with gambling.
Kakeguru.
Gambling with the gambling school is called. Hold on.
Yeah, it's really
Oh,
fun.
okay. Kakegurui.
Yes, that's it.
Kageguri.
Yeah, it's
Good
really
grief.
fun, especially if you like high stakes gambling, but it's like
It's a private academy where students are ranked by their gamblings and winnings, and fame and fortune await those at the top. So in other words, it's like every other, like the basketball anime, the baseball, the volleyball. We're gonna be the best.
yeah. But the road to get to that spot is, oh gosh, it tickles my psychological thriller.
So there's like people
side.
ask questions here, and one of them says, "Can a 13-year-old watch this?" And the response is, "No, I would not recommend this for a 14 and for anyone that isn't at least 14 and up because of the 14 plus anime. Not safe for work. It's not for kids. It has sexual elements
Oh.
for you and your 13-year-old. Shouldn't watch it. Also, it has guns and cursing and heavy gambling."
Yeah, heavy gambling. Yes.
I'm gonna have to watch this actually. I think I've seen.
it.
I think I've seen it. I think I've seen it before. I think it's just been a lot. Yeah. Okay. I have seen this before. I know exactly what it is.
It's fun. But I love. I finished that, and I've been trying to start a new series, but just can't find one that arrests my attention.
My son has started Naruto all over again. So God. help
Oh
me.
lordy. Oh, One Piece is done now. I think, isn't it? Like it's finally done.
Coming to an end. Yes, I think their final episodes are coming out. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
It's only been
finally.
on since like 1989.
I know. Gosh, they need to know when to stop.
No, I mean
Yeah.
let's see here. It started in 1999. Sorry, 1999. So
Golly, I was 5 when that thing started.
1,055 episodes currently. 1999.
1999.
Yeah.
I was graduating high school.
What an age gap between us.
Yes, slightly.
I was graduating school. What were you in the womb? What?
I was swimming.
I was.
My mom was still working on me.
My dad had me.
I was baking at the moment. No, at that point I was. That was what, senior year of high school? Yeah, senior year of high school.
But you know what was also around and kind of popular at the time, around that time in the 90s and early 2000s was Blockbuster. You know what's making a comeback?
Did you
How
see?
about that segue?
Let's go to the segue. Let's check it out. So, for those of you who don't know, it was reported widely on the news that Blockbuster's website suddenly became active again in the recent months, and now, verified, it is true. Blockbuster,
Yeah.
we're working on rewriting your movie.
which
Now-
sounds like a threat, but
Now-
I'll take it.
Blockbuster, if you grew up in the 80s and 90s, especially the 90s, early 2000s, Blockbuster was the place you went to every weekend, every day, whatever it was. You know, you had a date, you went to Blockbuster and you got 3 movies. You got action, you got a comedy romance, and then you got The Notebook. Because that one always works.
The Notebook.
The Notebook.
Works for what? To what?
Because since it's before Netflix and chill, it was Blockbuster or bust. You know?
Or bust.
I remember like first discovering that you could rent video games when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
It was just a life-changing situation. Like I rented, it was Super Mario Brothers 2 was the first game I ever rented for NES, and I was flabbergasted. I was so excited. My life had just changed completely.
Yeah.
From that
opened
moment
the
on.
floodgates.
It's crazy, man.
But Blockbuster was is a very emotional impact for me because that is actually where I met my wife.
Like in Blockbuster?
At a Blockbuster, yeah.
Were you working or shopping or what were you doing?
She was working there. I was also started working in there.
Oh,
just started-
So are they gonna rewind your movie?
Ooh, was she kind?
Yeah. Yeah.
Blockbuster, I barely know her.
No, at the time is where we met. We became friends. At the time, I was in an engagement that was not going very well, and which ended promptly. She was also dating somebody, and we just never synced up. And in 2006, you know,
How about
we
that?
are family,
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
wrong
and
song.
we've been together
that's
ever
fun.
since.
Yeah. I gotta know at your time at Blockbuster, like when I went there growing up, and that like you said, that was like an occasion. My grandma and I would go, and I would be in the video games.
She would force you into the Disney section.
No, I think that was one of the few times when she was like, "All right, I'll see you in like 20 minutes."
So she just
but,
let you go, and you picked out Dead Poet Society, you know,
no,
Goodwill
I
Hunting,
did.
and Peter Pan.
One of my first psychological scars came from a Blockbuster encounter, but that's for another time.
Oh no, that's
can't
that's gonna be for this time. We
that.
gotta know. You
No.
baited the hook. You casted it. You cannot help it. You caught us in it.
Hey, you're gonna have to wait. Suck
Okay.
it
An
up.
emotional scar from a Blockbuster video, and you're not going to tell the story. That's just cruel.
I'm making a
I
note.
didn't say I wouldn't tell it, but I said that's for another time.
Yeah. That's what you say
um,
when you expect us to forget.
It's okay. I wrote it down.
Okay, good. But I remember going through the aisles, and sometimes I would look at the cases, and like they would feel weird, like something was on the case and it was gross, like there was mayonnaise on it. I want to know, in your time at Blockbuster,
Yeah, that was mayonnaise,
what-
Ryan. That was totally
what was
mayonnaise.
I don't know.
What was
I
the
just know it
grossest
felt
thing we ever
gross.
got in return?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in the days of the VHS leaving, the DVDs were taking over in mass X. I mean, literally, we had a VHS section. It was like one movie for every 200 pieces of DVD out there, right? So so we have I can't remember what the movie was. I just remember what it was when we opened up the box. It was a big old pile of shit.
Like actual feces?
Oh, actual feces with the tape. With the tape.
Like human feces?
I'm not sure. I didn't identify it. I didn't take it into the lab. I didn't specify. It just was like,
You didn't give it the
opened
whiff test?
I wasn't even doing that because as soon as because I usually grab stuff out of the box with gloves.
Okay. For
Uh,
precisely this reason.
well, we used to also have a Lysol can that we used to just spray in the box and then
Well,
leave
okay.
and then we would unload it later. But
Oh,
you know, it depends. If you had the outside box, you never. I never wanted to open it. They used to have a box that sat outside. You could pull up and drop off like a mailbox. Well,
Yeah, yeah.
people would just throw anything they want in there, trash, use condoms, everything. So they got rid of those pretty quick, and they just put it in the building because now there's a camera and it literally says, "Smile, you're on TV," and it has a camera, so we could see what they're putting in there. And I opened up one. And it was a big pile of crap smushed into the VHS tape. Closed the tape up. scanned it.
That's
What's
horrible.
about? Went over, scanned
That's
the
so
barcode,
mean.
and said, "Oh, look, it's this person." And I typed in there, we are banning all locations. Sit that off. So she it was a she. I remember that. She got banned at all Blockbusters with her card, so if her husband in the car or whatever, or she gave a fake name because we never checked IDs unless it was Grand Theft Auto. And then I charged her for the movie, so it charged her card like the $35 for the VHS, which is hella expensive for a VHS.
35 for a VHS, dang.
That's the
what's
fee.
it, Saving Private Ryan or something like that.
No, it wasn't. It was some
Double tape.
weird like B-rated movie. I can't
Hi,
even
Alex.
remember. Hi, Alex. That's the boss. The boss
Hi,
is here.
Alex. What's up, Alex?
Man.
You got
Oh man.
gotta say hello. And then what did we do? Oh yeah, I literally took it and then put it in inventory as defective, destroyed, and threw it into a trash, tied it up, put it in another trash bag, tied it up, walked it out to the back, threw it in a dumpster. Didn't even verify that was the right
sticker.
Didn't even have that, just threw it in a dumpster.
Somebody
Oh,
else's
my God.
problem. Somebody else opened that, like a sanitation worker opened that. And
Oh, look, there's a free
Dang.
Blockbuster movie in here. You're packing up your house, Alex. Where are you
this
going?
movie is shitty.
This
Oh
movie.
man.
I'm pretty sure that was the pun of it because I'm pretty sure the movie was a really bad B movie. I can't remember what it was. Probably like Battlefield Earth or something.
Geely.
Geely. You know what? It might have been Geely. No, I don't know.
Biodome with Pauly Shore.
Hey,
Oh.
hey.
Oh, whoa,
hey,
whoa, whoa.
Hey now. Hey,
Hey,
we
hey.
don't talk about the weasel.
I don't know what that means. I just know that it's Weird Al
I know.
mentioned it in one of his songs in Albuquerque. The in-flight movie was Biodome with Pauly Shore.
He's working
yeah,
on
too, the-
Biodome 2, by the
That
way.
was that
Just
one.
FYI.
Oh lordy.
Is he
Speaking
really?
of things,
Yes, they're
speaking of
trying
things that we
to rehash it. But yeah, so Blockbuster
Wait, it's him and a
returning.
Baldwin, isn't it? Isn't it like Billy Baldwin or
Yeah.
Stephen Baldwin?
Stephen Baldwin.
God, they
Oh,
suck.
lordy.
God, the Baldwins suck.
Oh, Baldwins. Oh.
God damn you, Baldwins.
How many
You
Baldwins
start,
are?
like,
I don't know. They
shooting.
just keep making more. And there are like
Yeah,
7 of them.
They get too close and
They
they get them wet and
they-
they pop
Oh.
out like gremlins.
I'm a
Oh, Lord.
Baldwin. I'm a Baldwin. Baldwin. Oh my goodness. But no, Blockbuster was and if you're just joining us, by the way, guys, what we're talking about is on the website blockbuster.com. The site came active again. It suddenly came back on, and the news started reporting. What does this mean? Just FYI, if I remember correctly, and I'll go back and look it up. Dish Network owns Blockbuster. They bought Blockbuster when they went bankrupt. There is still one, and my brother verified the other day. There is still one Blockbuster in Oregon that's still active
Yep.
to this day, and I think that's just because they have really, really crappy internet.
Mm.
Maybe.
That's the only
Maybe.
reason I can see it being a Blockbuster. Now, what happened
If I
with
could have a flop on a movie, huh?
what happened with
Supposed to
Blockbuster is Redbox, right? Redbox came out, Netflix came out. Those two things just completely crushed it, and they were really late to the game. What's funny is Netflix. There's a huge documentary on it. Netflix went to Blockbuster with the idea of streaming, saying, "Hey, would you like to buy us?" And Blockbuster laughed at them.
Hmm.
And
Oh.
same thing with Redbox.
Oops.
Redbox laughed at them too about this idea because there was two or three companies. There was Blockbuster Video and there was like Hollywood Video. Those are like the two majors
Yeah,
nationwide.
Hollywood Video.
I remember both of those.
And then after that, you had things like Movie Trading Company, which Movies Trading Company is still alive today because I still go up there and find movies that I can't find anywhere. Nobody's streaming them. I'll go find them, or I'll go get complete seasons of episodes of shows I want to see and just powerhouse watch
Nice.
them through. No commercials. But it's
Scandalous.
definitely not digitally enhanced. It's 4x3.
I played People's News, where we rented
Mm.
videos in Vienna, West Virginia. That's where I saw Super Mario Brothers 2. People's News. And then I
People's
saw Leisure
News.
Suit Larry, because they had computer games too for rent.
Oh yeah.
And I
Oh,
saw
do you
Leisure
remember
Suit
games?
Larry.
Now this
Holy
is before
smokes.
Ryan's time, but do you remember when you could rent like the Sega Genesis? You could rent
Oh, yeah.
consoles. Like
You could rent
Yeah.
oh
consoles.
yeah, it was $100 down. You had to put $100 deductible on the system. And then it was like $40 to rent for like 7 days. And it came
Oh
with
my
you get the
God.
one free game to rent with it. And you could so you're talking $150 have to be dished out. it did happen a lot because I begged every single time, but the brand new system by itself was like $80-$90, right? So you could just go buy
Yeah.
one for what you were renting it for. You got your
Right,
100
right.
back if you brought it back undamaged.
There was a place in Vienna, West Virginia that sold and rented video games, but in the back they had this room with a like leather sofa, leather chairs, big screen TVs, surround sound, and they had all of the the consoles of the time. They had like Neo Geo and Genesis and Super
Dreamcast and-
Nintendo and stuff like that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you could rent that room for like an hour and have
Oh.
that console and just play whatever games they had available. It
There-
was a fucking riot.
There is
man.
a
Good
truck that runs around here in Dallas where you can rent a mobile game station and they have all the latest consoles. They actually like it's a trailer. It's a big trailer and they drop it and you TVs inside and lights and music and everything. It's for like birthday parties and stuff. You just roll
Oh.
up and just drop and let them play games all day. It's kind of cool concept just to be like, you know,
Yeah.
hey, we're going to bring these video games and drop them here, you know. I think it's like $200 like for like a couple hours, which isn't bad. When you have like a whole birthday party of kids, you can just lock them in a trailer and go, Daddy's going to go get a drink.
Lock him in the trailer.
The trailer had air conditioning, it has a heating system, and not my responsibility at that point.
When you beat Zelda, you can come out.
Alex, what you never responded. Why are you packing up your house?
Yeah. And we haven't responded to if we had to drop a deuce on one movie, what would it be?
Battlefield Earth.
Probably that Winnie the Pooh movie.
No! You can't poop
That
on
was boring.
perfection.
Yeah, that's why.
But
It'll
you
never be
can on the movie
recreated. It's too
Geely, I guess it
perfect.
was.
So I need to defile it. In
All right,
some
so
way.
so what was so bad about the movie? Because I only made it a couple minutes, I stopped it. So
I only made it like 6 minutes in. It was just dumb. It was corny. The acting was shit, and it not in a good, not corny in a good way. I would give that a chance, but it was just. It seems as if they really tried to make a Winnie the Pooh horror movie. It was stupid. And I'm usually down, man. I'm down for stupid movies. I really
Yeah.
am. But that was
no,
just,
I mean Biodome,
know.
stupid
Tried
movie.
too hard.
I can watch that movie. Anything Pauly Shore, stupid movie, and I can watch them sometimes in passing. Like In the Army Now was one of my favorite ones because it was just really
that
funny.
was good. Son-in-law, that was funny.
Son-in-Law was okay. Just towards the end, right when it was like, you know, getting the actor, and I can't remember his name, the Weasel, you know, you know,
What the old man?
yeah, getting him to do it.
Yeah. That was like that was one of my first like Hollywood crushes was the girl in Son-in-Law. Gina she's still doing stuff.
Let's
she was
see,
in like
yeah.
horror movies.
Carly Carla
she was in-
Gendrino. Yeah, this is her.
Yeah, something like that. I forget her name, but
Yeah. She was
yeah,
also
she was in Sin City.
yeah, she was also the mom in Spy
Yeah.
Kids. She was in Los Angeles Faster. She's in a Nightmare Museum. She's in quite a few movies. Watchmen. I totally forgot about
Yeah,
that.
she was in she's in Watchmen. She was in a horror movie series where her lighting was just bizarre. Anyways,
She was
um,
in Gunpowder Milkshake. Who made Sucker Punch?
Ew.
Cocaine Bear was entertaining at best.
Cocaine Bear was
I-
hilarious.
I didn't think it
That
was
just
that
looks
funny.
dumb.
I mean, it was
that looked
okay,
really
but-
dumb.
It
I
was
mean,
dumb. I just thought it was
I
kind
don't
of
see why people are going so nuts about it. And I watched Megan the other day. Not that good. What's the big deal? Like everyone, the
Megan?
whole world was like, "Oh, Megan," but still, what's the big deal?
because of the dance.
Cosplay,
Some
way
of,
better.
well, some of this like the dancing, it was done by this very actual like child actor that did
Yeah,
very well
I assumed
very
that.
well of creating these movements. And I don't know. The movie that came out this weekend that I haven't seen, I'm gonna go see is John Wick 4, right? The new one. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to go see it as soon as I get opportunity to.
John Wick.
Wick.
Are they going to keep going with those, or is this the end?
I think that I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, so I can't tell you. I can tell you that the one of the actors that passed away 3 days before
Mm.
the airing, the actor, I'm just blanking on his name. Hold on. Lance
I forget his name. He was in The
Redrick.
Wire, wasn't he?
Lance Redrick. Thank you. He was the gentleman. Here, I'll pull up his picture here. This gentleman right here, who was the concierge.
Oh,
He
wow.
passed away 3 days before the airing, so having the airing of the show or the movie was a very emotional thing because it was sudden. It wasn't like, you know, it was just very boop gone. What happened?
Yeah, and then there he is on the big screen.
And then there he is from last year of work. So I don't know if they're going to continue. I think this is probably gonna be the last one, but I also thought Fast and the Furious was going to have a final one, and they keep going. Now they're going to 10, which is supposed to be the last one.
Uh,
Will the canon close at some point? Who knows?
I mean, Harry Potter was supposed to be over, and now they're coming out with another Harry Potter.
Oh, really? They gotta
Really?
stop.
like a prequel?
Let's see. What is it?
Pre-Harry.
Like Daniel Radcliffe's not. doing it,
Harry
is he?
Potter and the Cursed Child is what the name of this movie is. Coming out.
That's the play.
Is it the play?
Play?
No, it's an actual movie. They have an actual movie
it's
trailer for it.
the book itself is a play. But
Oh, I have not read that book. So, but everybody's boycotting it because of the J.K. Rowling thing, and then that kind of faded away finally. So, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I mean,
Yikes.
MCU just had the Quantum Mania with Kang, and the main actor for that just got arrested for domestic assault.
oh, great.
Who did?
The guy who plays Kang, Jonathan Majors.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he literally
that's not
just
good.
got arrested the other day for assault. It's supposedly
Oops.
domestic assault, which he's slated to do like 6 more movies and TV shows.
Oh.
So I don't know what that's
I
going
blame
to do.
steroids.
I don't know.
Big oof.
He's also in Creed
Big-
3.
Hmm.
So he's he's like, that's why he's all jacked and ripped, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
He claims he's done nothing wrong. I'm gonna wait for them to actually come out with it and figure out what happened. We have been fooled before by people says, oh my God, he beat me up. And turned out that no, you threw yourself into a window. So I don't know.
I got mugged.
If he
You're
did,
racist.
that's BS, right? That's some bullshit. So, but also, if you throw back into it, if you guys were ever PC players back in the day and played the old Diablo games, Diablo 4's beta came out this week.
Heyo.
Open beta, by the way. Sorry, so everybody can play it. That's my dog.
Open beta.
And I'm a huge Diablo fan. Did y'all ever play?
Master beta.
My mom loves Diablo. I play video games because my mom played video games.
Do you realize how much you date yourself? And you're like, my mother loved the game Diablo. And I'm thinking like,
I mean no intention to date it. This is just the sequence of how my life panned out. I didn't control when I was born, Toa.
Why not?
Yeah.
I played
that's the same question. I was like, did you not bribe anybody? It's what I did. I tried to get in right
I
before
can't-
the boom of the video game era.
Nope. I just happened, and here I am. But yeah, Mama loves it. Mama loves Diablo and
So-
World of Warcraft.
No, okay. All right. Well, I mean, so Diablo 2 being my favorite my dog, I'm sorry, he's just gone. Diablo 3 was a very good game. So 4 has been delayed forever. They had Diablo Immortals come out, which was a game for the mobile device, which the only way to win in that game was to pay more money, right? It was all microtransactions.
I hate those.
And a friend of mine, Code, and he's been in here before, did it. I think he sent me a link one time. It was like $200,000 to get like the best gear after all the microtransactions to get it. Somebody spent 200 grand to see how much it would take to get it. I was like, wow. Yeah, no, I'm not spending 200 grand on a phone app. No.
There's people living on
no.
the street.
Yeah.
There's people
Yeah.
that don't have homes.
Yeah.
There are pets that you need to support with Dallas Pets Alive.
Yeah.
Oh, the
for sure.
segue.
The Segway wins. By the way, guys, if
Wow,
you're joining
wait.
us, you see it up there. Go to our website, oneupds.com. You can contribute on our page. There's a contribute button there. You can donate. It will pop up here to Dallas Pets Alive. We are supporting them all throughout season 5 here, and we did part of season 4. And all the money we're raising, all the bits, all the subscriptions, all the donations, we're sending over to them to help support these animals from when they, these are animals that either have were born with some kind of handicap, or had some tragic happen, or they just didn't have a home in general, and they foster them in these different homes. And they specialize in different kinds of, like, there's like 12 or 15 different specialization kind of foster cares that they do. And you can send them, for blind dogs or deaf dogs or missing limbs or certain medical conditions that require much more attention. And so this is a non-kill shelter that helps these dogs find new homes. They get very well trained. So I met them November of last year, and yeah, said we got to do it. So we're supporting them. So show your support. Go to either their website, dallaspetsalive.org, and you can donate to the direct cause, or you can do it through us here, and we'll give you a shout out. And at the end of this year, of this season, whatever comes first, we will definitely do it. Do something special for all you guys as well.
Oh, it's all animals. Right?
It's all animals too, right? They had bunnies and cows and all kinds of things and little piglets.
Cows?
Piglets.
It was a homeless cow. How do you get a homeless cow?
It wasn't a homeless cow. It was a show cow that had cancer in one of the legs, so they amputated the leg, and nobody wanted to take care of it, but it wasn't ever bred to be. That's what they didn't want to do. So they found a place where he's living his life out on the farm. Gets taken care of. And
it's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Mr. Ruffins is here. We're going to go live to Julia. And we're back.
Hey!
Howdy. We're talking 90s nostalgia. We're talking about nostalgia throwbacks here because of what we found out is Blockbuster is returning in some way, shape, or form. I think they're going to be a streaming service, or talking about things that are coming back, like Diablo 4 beta came out, things like that. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe, guys. If you haven't already, we've got supposedly 130 people currently watching us. Thank you very much for those who are watching us.
Is that my cranky crew?
People should be talking more. No.
People should talking about people.
Talking is hard. I like, if there's something that
Sweet Caroline.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, you are that.
Neil Diamond. Man, I love Neil Diamond.
Man.
Who doesn't like Neil Diamond? I will punch you in the mouth.
Well, I will say I hate Neil Diamond just so you can come punch me in the mouth, and that way we can get you here.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I like your
some
style.
jujitsu.
Blockbuster is returning. Yep. We don't know why. That's just it. Their website went active out of nowhere. It was started getting reported on the news that the Blockbuster returning ? Because the website suddenly got reactivated. Because you went to Blockbuster before, it was there, but it just wasn't. So is it possible they're coming back with something maybe in a streaming world? Right? We'll see.
Maybe.
I mean, they may have all the B movies that we cannot find anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'd buy one.
Honestly, yeah. I would hit up a Blockbuster just if they had those.
I would be happy if they brought, so one of my favorite series of cartoon was Transformers Beast Wars, right? The original series from the 90s, all 3 seasons, and they had Beast Machine. It took us 3 months to track down those DVDs.
Oof.
To track them down in good shape, not new, in good shape, because nobody had them new. I would love to see that kind of stuff put on there, because things that, and be like, welcome to Blockbuster, we're bringing the 90s back home, or something.
Yeah.
Even logging into the system, I want to make it look like I'm walking into an old school Blockbuster.
I want to see those carpets. I want to see those.
I want the plastic laminated. I still have it. The plastic laminated card.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I would love.
I think
that.
Matt froze.
Huh?
No. Oh no. Okay.
No, he fell asleep.
Yeah, slightly.
Just temporarily.
I'm tired, man. I don't know why.
Well, stop it. You're live.
You are now center of attention.
No, don't do this.
Sleep. Yeah, there you go. Wayne's World 1 and 2.
Never seen them. I've seen the Saturday Night Live skits.
This is based off those, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like if I've seen the skit, I've seen the movie.
We're not worthy. You're worthy. You're worthy. Get up.
Sound logic, actually.
Yeah, kind of like Night at the Roxbury. I've seen the skits and I've seen the movie, and I was like, I just saw the same thing but longer.
I don't think I've watched that movie. I never thought those skits were funny. The one with Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, yeah, because it's Jim Carrey. But other than that, I don't think I think I watched the movie in passing. I think it was on TV back before the world streaming, and it just played, and I was just like, okay. And every 2 minutes there was a commercial. It was just like,
movies add to the skits. How? What do they add to the skits? Just padding,
background, where they came from, backstory, how they met.
Nobody cares for the Night at the Roxbury.
What is the true goal of the head bob?
There There's no skull.
Other than swashing your brain around and possibly giving yourself a headache. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I mean, they look funny.
I wonder how many times they're like, we're going to do another scene. Can we stop? I got a massive headache. We just need some more head bobs. And they're like,
I got whiplash, man.
Oh yeah.
I need to send a friend my address.
I love to headbang, but I can only do it for so long.
I was talking about
like-
Wayne's World. Okay, no, Wayne's World. See, that was different. I felt the movies actually kind of gave you like the skit was the TV show that they were on, Wayne's World. Then you got the behind the scenes story. Like it was the actual, like if they were on Saturday Night Live on Aurora TV and they went off there and then they went and did their thing and got, donuts.
Okay. Yeah, I'll consider Wayne's World. That was one of the things I do remember seeing regularly at a Blockbuster. I just
Not
walked by it.
Roxbury can die in a fire.
You into this?
Yes.
That's how I was introduced to Bohemian Rhapsody, I think.
Yeah, well, yes, actually, that was a big thing. Actually, Mike Myers did this whole documentary on it, and even when they did the movie about Queen, he was brought in to play the same guy who turned down the record originally, because he made Queen live again from that movie by playing that particular song. Otherwise, it probably would have been just it's a song. It wasn't one of their best, but because it was put in the movie and the way it was done, it blew it up. And he was talking about now SNL. Let's see.
I am not keeping up with SNL these days.
I haven't either.
I've been watching. There are some random funny moments. Pedro Pascal hosted it not too long ago, and
he did a Mario thing that was so good.
Yeah,
Mario thing.
Yeah. He played like you haven't seen the SNL Mario? Oh my goodness. Okay.
No, I haven't.
Here. I'll play it, but I'm not gonna play the audio because I don't want to get in trouble here. But it's like HBO series, video games could be a prestige. Blah 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 blah. Come on, faster.
Video game can become.
So you're like, I'm not like I said, I don't want to get in trouble here. So you kind of play it through, and then it's like, it's a me, Mario. Right. There's Princess Peach. There's a cart. They're doing like this Last of Us kind of run thing to it. Luigi.
Oh, that's
mushroom.
amazing.
And then like, oh God, like the graphics of this is better than the movie they're probably making.
Oh, but have you seen Mario's boots though? Like you got to see his boots. They got his boots right.
They did.
They did shrink his butt, and the world is mad about that. Like he needs a dumpy. But
butt shrinking.
Yeah, they shrank Mario's butt. Did you see? He has no butt.
I did not.
It's like Hank Hill back there. But they got his boots right.
I'll tell you what. All right, so SNL had all these movies that were ranked from like best to worst. Worst one. I mean, I forgot some of these were on here. Like It's Pat. Do you remember that, Pat? The he or she character from Saturday Night Live. Yeah. And then Night at Roxbury was a little bit better than that one. You have Ladies Man, which was a funny skit. Stewart Saves His Family. And I don't remember that being SNL, but I guess it was. It was Al Franken, right? Which
Senator.
Talk about former senator. Talk about throwback. He hosted a week of the Daily Show.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Superstars, which was that one where she was like the armpit smell thing.
Mary Catherine Gallagher.
Right.
Molly
Coneheads was actually that was 1993. That was actually okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad. That was actually funny for back in the day.
That one weirded me out.
Yeah, the Blues Brothers 2000, 1998, which I thought was fairly decent. Then MacGruber, the MacGruber spinoff.
MacGruber.
Oh, dude. So funny. I mean, they made a series of it too.
Yeah. The one with the bomb, it was a skit where it was showing all the different bombs that are going off. And I need a paperclip, rubber band, boom. You know, it's like,
if you haven't watched that movie, watch it. If you haven't watched the series, watch it. It's hilarious. Will Forte is hilarious.
Will Forte's great.
So top 5, MacGruber got number 5. Number 4 was Wayne's World 2. Number 3, the original Blues Brothers, which I will vouch that was a good movie. Number 2 was the original Wayne's World, 1992. And then the number 1 best movie rated 95% by Rotten Tomato, by the way, was called Bob Roberts.
Bob Roberts. That's the name of a philosopher.
That's a SNL spinoff.
Yes.
Bob Roberts.
Yeah. Tim Roberts delivers a comedy from Lampoon point of view from SNL. I don't know. I don't remember it. That might have been the era of which I did not watch. It was 1992, so there maybe it was right after that. So it was an era which I didn't see.
Tim Robbins, Carlos Esposito.
Yeah. So this is the picture they gave you.
Okay.
Huh.
So I was like,
A conservative folk singer turns his hand to politics, running for the U.S. Senate. He is not above dirty tricks and smear campaigns to gain advantage.
Oh.
evidently that was ranked number one of all the movies that all SNL movies ranked.
Alan Rickman.
I was like, okay. Yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure there were more, but okay. I was like, where's Will Ferrell? And I realized he actually didn't do any SNL movies really.
Nah.
Yeah.
Apart from Roxbury,
Yeah, just that one.
Yeah, apart from
which
that one.
Which one was Ladies Man again?
Here, I'll pull it up here. It was
Tim Meadows.
Tim Meadows, that's
where he
right.
was drinking Cavassier.
Oh, that was Tim Meadows. Okay, I was thinking of the lovers in the hot tub.
Oh,
The pounding of native drums
the Ladies
to
Man.
the sound of our lovemaking. Oh, okay, Ladies Man. Okay.
What I thought you
If
said.
I remember right, I didn't see the skit while he was a DJ host, wasn't he? It's your Ladies Man here, whatever it was in the series.
I don't care what anyone says. Chlamydia is a soup. I've seen it on the grocery store shelves. It's great, dude. It's so funny. I mean, how hard did they laugh when they came up with that line? So good.
I liked your delivery. I want you. I need to go pull that clip and put that down.
That's good.
I don't care what anybody says. I like the little lisp that you gave him too.
Yeah.
That's how he does it.
That's how he does it. Oh my goodness. Oh man.
Oh, there was a Will Ferrell movie I watched not that long ago. It's him and Zach Galifianakis. It's
Campaign.
The Campaign. Yes. Oh my gosh.
That when Zach Galifianakis was trying to get out the door, and everyone's like, "You got to push it," and he's like, "Push it real good."
Did everybody in the theater? See, these are things I want to see in theaters because I was like,
oh gosh.
I did not see that coming. No,
that was a great one. That was a great movie. That was like, okay, I needed that laugh. That was fun.
That was good.
Yeah.
And
rated.
Yeah, I loved the when they were trying to like out faith each other doing the Lord's Prayer.
Yeah.
Our Father art who is in heaven.
Yeah.
I was trying to see. I don't think I've seen that movie, but because his latest one, like one of the ones he did was called well, of course, Anchorman. Everybody remembers Anchorman 1 and 2.
Yep.
Oh, that's right, Wedding Crashers, where he played the guru who had moved instead of weddings. He started crashing funerals.
Crazy horny.
I was like,
"You want some meatloaf? Wow, meatloaf!"
The Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crashers. Yeah. So
he's only in it for shit, man. 5 minutes maybe, and steals it.
He does. So Wedding Crashers was
the same thing with Turner, Starsky and Hutch. He's only in it for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. Yeah. And to be honest, so it's on Netflix right now, and my son clicks and watches it, and I'm walking by, and I'm watching. I was like, oh, that's Wedding Crashers, and then I remember that there's the part where they do the montage with all the weddings.
Yeah.
And all the girls are being thrown on the bed.
A lot of bed throwing.
So I was like, he's 16.
My favorite part.
I'll let this happen. So I just stand. I stand in the back.
Enjoy.
And he's watching it. And he's like, oh, they're all in their bras. And whoa, wait, what? Look at what the. I was like, son. He's like, oh, click, click, click. Y'all keep freezing. We keep freezing.
We keep.
I'm not freezing. You're freezing.
I am in motion.
If we are freezing, let me know.
You did. You literally just did.
Yeah. This is
true. You're making a bad joke. Nobody believes you.
I'm reading.
Oh. He has to freeze to read.
Yeah.
No, I'm
the
looking.
same-
I'm looking at the data line.
Oh, I can't read and
That's
walk
a
around at
made-up
the same
word.
time.
You're not doing
Yeah,
anything.
I'm
You're
literally.
thinking of the Wedding Crashers montage, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Huh. No, I don't have any. I don't have any drop rates. I don't know what's going on. Well, if we're freezing on your Twitch,
homie.
go to our YouTube at OneUpDS. Go to our YouTube, watch us there, see if we're freezing there, and then click the subscribe there, and then go to Trovo, TROVO, and do that because nobody goes there. Trovo.
gosh.
Because it's called Trovo. What a stupid name.
It was the counterproductive to Twitch gaming. They kind of copied everything. They got sued and still lost, but they managed to keep their platform. So it's really weird. There's a lot of gaming on it from multiple different countries, but it's kind of funny to watch because you can get away with just about anything. I literally turned it on the other day just to see what some of the people that had followed looking, and they were spotlighting porn. I don't think they meant to. Because it didn't say
Full
anything about it.
penetration?
No, oh yeah.
It's a just chatting stream.
It literally was. It was just chatting stream, and there was this person like in the thing just talking like this in the picture. You click on it. There was no person with the talking into the camera.
Oh lordy.
Lordy. It was face down, ass up, everybody get up. It was very, it was like, whoa, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and report this in a minute.
Oh, you
in a minute,
grumpy old man.
I don't usually make a point of this, but there's I'm mentally I'm still back at the movies. But I very much might see the premiere of the Mario movie coming out.
I'm gonna go probably watch it, but I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
I feel bad. 'Cause
I mean,
I'm a big Marvel fan. I still haven't seen the new Ant-Man.
Oh yeah,
I just haven't had time.
That great. I hear it's not getting that
Actually,
good
I
of
heard
a
it.
review.
I heard opposite. I heard it was getting great reviews. It actually made
Really?
like second most
You know,
or
I
third
should've-
most amount of money.
When I go to the gym, I have to take the elevator, and they're showing there was an Ant-Man movie poster in the elevator, and it was obviously all in Chinese, and all of the characters, it was an animated, like a drawing type of poster, and all of the characters were just not quite exactly the people.
So in
Like
other
Paul
words,
Rudd
you
didn't
got
really look like Paul Rudd.
you got the knockoff
And,
version.
it was kind of like just a Chinese knockoff. I wish I'd taken a picture of it. I think. They
oh yeah, please.
I think if I remember, I will. I don't know why I didn't. I just sat there and stared at it so many times. Like, what? Is that supposed to be Paul Rudd?
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
It's funny.
Hey, Ted
Hi,
or Todd
Todd.
Kelly. Hey, thank you very much. We got your like earlier too. I appreciate that. Welcome to the show.
What's up? Thank you.
Let's see. Let me see if I can't find that poster. I'm really curious now.
Yeah.
I love the
I
memes
just-
that have come out of that the Mario movie though. All the yeah. Something that I wish that happened in the past that has happened again, but I wish would continue happening. The way that movies get advertised. Do y'all remember? I think it was when Halo 2 was coming out.
Sorry. Pause real quick. A knockoff series of what now? Coworker was talking to me. Knockoff poster of the Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium. The new Ant-Man movie was in China. There's like a drawing. It was a knockoff look to it. Okay. And Halo, go.
Yeah, Halo. I think it was when Halo 2 was coming out. They did an ARG for it. So there would be like clues scattered about, phone numbers you would call, and you would have to take instructions and go do a certain task to get another piece of a code. And then once you assembled and finished the puzzle, you got access to play Halo 2 in advance in a movie theater with a bunch of people.
Whoa.
Like that.
I mean, it sounded
level-
cool, but also sounds really kind of creepy. What if you missed out a number and goes, "Welcome to the call. You $9.99 a minute starting now." Oh God! That or like that phone number she found in the purse.
that might be back then. That might have been an issue, but they did something similar with phone numbers and the Mario movie. It's all coming full circle. I'm just very slow, because they did the way they're advertising the movie, well, one, they did a callback to the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, like lo-fi music and everything.
Oh,
That was amazing. And they have a phone number that you can call in that ad. It's a Brooklyn number, and you get a pre-recorded message from Charlie Day, Luigi, and
whoa.
it's this level of interaction that I'd love to see in more marketing. That's like, you give me a piece, I'll reach out to it, and then I have information that I can now give back to you, which will give me access to a product that you're trying to tell me about. Like that. 9 Inch Nails did something too, like that, for one of their CDs. Like they left a thumb drive in a restroom.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. There's actually 11 famous phone numbers that were put into movies and shows. Like number one, the most common was called Mr. Plow, because he posted his phone number as 636-555-3226 is Mr. Plow. Like, because they were talking about the 555.
Yeah.
That you could actually call. Billy Madison had one. Screech's spaghetti sauce 555 MMMM.
It was always 867-5309, of course. That's like the most famous phone number ever.
Call 267. Yeah, but you got like
Jenny.
I want to rewatch that movie before seeing the new Mario movie, the one with Hoskins and Leguizamo. I know that was a very wild
movie.
trip.
Come to find out, because they're talking about, there's been a lot of really cool YouTube channels that have been talking about some of the movies coming out, and they were talking about the original movie and doing a retrospective on it. That the original John Leguizamo got into a car accident with the guy who played Mario, because during that time frame they had such a horrible time on set because they knew what they were making did not reflect the game or the lineage of the story. They hated it, but they needed the money, so they were consistently drunk during the movie production.
Hopper just shitting all over everything they were doing.
Correct. To the point that Leguizamo during a car scene hit the other actor who broke part of his leg, and so there's a lot of parts of the movie where you just never see from waist down, his legs, because he had a cast on during that time.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Yeah, they were drunk for 99% of the production.
I love little things like that.
Getting drunk and getting paid. I just thought it was really cool to these little insights, and I was just like, man, I'm just like, who was paying for the alcohol? Craft services. Where's the food? Why do we have tequila everywhere?
Yeah, what did they drink? What was their booze of choice? I'm curious.
Tequila?
No. Probably vodka, something that didn't have a smell.
I would love. I want to go back and watch that movie with that knowledge.
Oh, I thought you.
Same here.
You're gonna go watch it and be like, yeah, I could see it. Look how he's look how he's pointing that super gun. You know?
Yeah. The Goombas were the weirdest looking things for me.
Bob Hoskins brought on his own. That's true.
Yeah, the Goombas and Yoshi. I remember thinking like, you're disgusting. Just stop.
The Goombas I thought were the stupidest thing in the world, but they were also funny as hell.
They were. They looked like
They look like Jim Henson did mushrooms and just said, "This mushroom will be its head on a giant body."
I gotta poop.
Oh, go poop. You just said Jim Henson. That reminded me of something super cool that I saw.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Jim Henson was this secret word to go. Oh, I gotta go.
No.
Oh, gotta go bust a Snuffleupagus.
Yeah.
Snuffy.
I'm gonna go say hi to Big Bird. Drop Rocco off at the pool.
Waka waka.
That reminds me of something super cool that I saw this past week. But before that, and before the trauma from Blockbuster,
the trauma from Blockbuster.
Yeah, no, it's so strange.
You do realize you have not told us, and you will when he returns. You must tell us the trauma of Blockbuster, or I will make the entire next episode 100% just reliving the trauma of Blockbuster.
Oh, yeah, I'm more than happy to talk about it whenever. I call it trauma. That's really clickbait because I don't know exactly how to describe it, but I do know that it was.
No, don't tell me. Don't tell me now, because Matt's gonna get really mad if he missed it because he went poop. Actually, when he comes back, we're just gonna play off like you told us the story.
Yeah, yeah.
And
we'll
it's
do
gonna be
that.
like, oh my god, and then it'd be like, what happened? It'd be like, oh, the trauma. He told us the story. Oh god, yeah, okay, all right, we got
Yeah,
plans.
yeah.
Nobody spoil it.
Yes. No, yeah. But if you ever, I mean, I know you're not into spooky things, right, Toa?
I'm not a big fan of horror. I will watch it, but I'm not a big fan of it.
Yes.
My lunch and
I've been
adios.
insane.
Bye,
Bye,
Mr.
I've been
Man,
insane.
you only get like a 10-minute lunch or 30-minute lunch out there,
Goodness.
don't you?
My goodness. I hope you were still well fed. But I speaking of Jim Henson, there's an ARG that's coming out. It's in the prelude phase right now. It's like Jim Henson puppet show horror, psychological horror. It's called Welcome Home.
Is it if it's based off of the information? So Jim Henson, he did Dark Crystal and a lot of Labyrinth and stuff like that. Come to find out, he had a journal. They did a huge documentary on it. He had a journal that he used to keep stacked up, and they were released recently by the family. But it was he's very deep and very dark humor. Like to the point that if anybody had known about that, there probably would not be a Sesame Streets or a Muppets or anything, because it was very disturbing what he was writing down in these stories. Like Muppet, like the movie Muppet Land, the one with the oh god, what was it?
Return to Muppet Land?
No. It was a adult comedy, had Muppets in it, like or puppets, not Muppets, but puppets. Murder puppets or something.
Yeah, I think I know. I have a picture in my head.
Happy Time Murders, right?
That's
Happy
it,
Time
yes.
So funny movie. If you haven't seen it, absolutely hilarious movie to watch. And even behind the scenes, it's hilarious when they're like getting off and on the thing, and he's like with silly string,
Yes, I remember that.
Quite hilarious. But like that level dark or adult content. But you gotta remember, this is the 70s and 80s and 60s, 70s, 80s when they were first getting this stuff off the ground. When Muppets and all this were kind of rolling into children's television network kind of a thing. So I'm glad it never came out, because nobody would have any of that stuff nowadays. But man, some of the stuff they're talking about was really dark, like puppets raping other puppets, and I was like, whoa. Like he had detail, like storyboarding of it. I was like, ugh.
Okay.
Thank you for not finding those, and thank you for never ever airing those, because I don't ruin childhood so quickly.
Yeah, golly. Is that the same thing as this? What I'm seeing here is called his Red Book.
It may be. I'll have to go find it again. It was
I've seen a couple different things.
It was a YouTube documentary.
Okay.
I'm finding that YouTube has way more documentaries that are like just not, I mean, actual like professionally made, not like, some guy behind the camera going, one day at the end of the millennia, people came. No, nothing like that.
They're not like student essays. They're
not psychologicals. What do you think of this character? We here believe. No, it's actual like, with facts and documentation and actual images. I have to go find it and send it. But
yeah,
but But you have like Jen Henson all pretty with the puppet, and then it goes dark and it's like all bloody. I'm like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I would love to.
It went all Diablo 4.
Diablo.
That was horrible story though. By the way, thank you for sharing that Blockbuster story. So.
Oh, what? You're fucking with me.
Yeah.
You did not see the Blockbuster story.
He did. It was rough.
Not cool.
It's amazing the sort of things that stick with you.
Yeah.
I quit. Fucking.
No. No, not the Skype cameo.
It's amazing the things that stick with you.
Well, no, because he had started talking about it. He's like, end of survival, and I was like, no, you can't do it till Matt gets back. He's like, oh, wait, we'll just pretend like it. And I like how you believed it for a moment. He even went as far as like the glasses, like.
Yeah, I'll do that. That was some Meryl Streep shit right there. Well done.
And the Oscar goes to.
Yeah.
Ryan
Brendan Fraser.
Brandon Fraser for Whale. That was actually a really good movie, by the way.
I have it on my computer and I've yet to watch it yet.
Very, very good movie. It is a drama. It is emotional. If you've ever been overweight, it is definitely something to watch.
Adapted from a stage play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Looks cool. But
yeah. All right, so we have to do it. We're going directly to Ryan here to tell us the trauma that he suffered in a 1990s whatever year 2000 blockbuster.
So I don't think nobody in my family knows this. This is the first time I'm articulating it publicly.
If you don't want to, you don't have to. I didn't mean to pressure you.
No, I honestly
feel bad. Like my family doesn't know this, but there is no closet.
Yeah, so basically it's all your fault if my family responds negatively. I
then call me at 267-8433 because the next best thing to do is Delworth Clean.
So again, I don't know whether to call it trauma proper, but I do know that it was just something that stuck with me, and it might be partly responsible for my enjoyment of twisted psychological horror mixed with kids entertainment. It's not like a grand story or anything. It's literally I was at Blockbuster.
Holy shit! Get to it.
Somebody get the popcorn.
I'm getting to it.
You're building it up so much. I'm like on the edge of my seat. I'm like, just get to it.
There's nothing.
He just finished the poop, so he's clear and clean. He's on the edge of his seat. Let's do it.
Yeah, man.
It's not even a story. It's just an anecdote. My grandma and I were at Blockbuster. She was looking at whatever she was looking at. I meandered into the horror section, and I look on the to my right, and I see there are these two faces, one green and one purple, and they look gross and distorted. And I see the name of the movie is called Terror Tunes, and I for some reason that face and that DVD was imprinted in my mind. Like every time I went to Blockbuster, I would accidentally find myself in the horror section and look to my right to see if that movie was still there. I only ever saw it once there. That's it. That's the cover. And
ooh,
right?
Yeah, dude, I get you.
So imagine 8-year-old Ryan sees this, and now imagine college Ryan who realizes things could get put on YouTube.
And
I've watched the movie, and now it's almost like a go-to comfort movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
rainy.
No, it's terrible.
But
the premise, it's like it's just cartoons.
I like it. It's a go-to comfort movie now.
Yeah, it's just evil
the
cartoons
IMDb
they come out of the TV and they start killing people in very cartoony ways.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I think I need to see this.
It's so terrible, but it's just disturbing enough for me to still feel like, oh gosh.
You do realize there's Terror Tunes 1 through 4.
Yeah,
there's 4 versions now.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for 4. That one's almost out. They're doing festival runs right now.
Wait, it's not.
See,
it is
the
2023.
Here's the 2 top cast members.
Yeah, they're porn stars.
Yeah. Lizzie Borden as
and
Candy.
I didn't know this when I watched it. But that movie somehow
her name is so that's her now. Her name is Candy.
I looked up that woman, Lizzie Borden. I looked up her filmography, and the first one is Fossil Fuckers. What does that mean?
Indiana Jones.
Having sex with like dinosaur bones or like old people?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
She actually has the IMDb. Oh my god.
Hang on, Sesame Street Crack Monster. What is this?
Oh my goodness, I got.
Yeah, it's this looks like exactly what I would ingest. But that movie cemented just this morbid tendency to find interesting like child's entertainment with an evil twist, a demented twist.
She's also going to be in Terror Toons 3 and she's in Terror Toons 4. She'll be in the one coming up.
Have you ever looked up her adult films?
I'm looking at her IMDb. It's really quite funny.
I never watched her other work.
Oh my God, she does movie parody porn. Supergirl XXX, Captain America XXX, Extreme Communix XX Party, Training Day parody.
Yeah, if you haven't watched
Birds of Prey parody, Batgirl parody.
Really
oh my God,
because they're hilarious.
Oh my God.
There was one that I watched. It was an SNL sketch comedy porn parody.
Oh my gosh.
So they had like the Spartan cheerleaders like cheering and then doing it. They had Mary Catherine Gallagher, the superstar porn parody. I mean, it was a riot, man.
I mean, that one was just asking for a parody, but
yeah, of course.
But I can't
Captain America,
morally justify.
She plays the head nurse.
I can't morally justify looking into this filmography any further.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the Captain America because I'm like, Evan Stone's is Steve Rogers, and he's got this goofiest looking face. Like
Evan Stone, he was in
this
like
is,
I know
this
him.
is
He
the
was
Evan
in one of the most
plays,
like expensive pornos ever made. Yeah, there was a movie called Pirates, a porno movie called Pirates, which at the time was the most expensive porno movie ever made. It was like a feature film, but it was.
He also made Pirates 2, Stagnant's Revenge.
Oh God, I doubt that had the.
It's also in a movie that got a 6.1 rating as well in 2003 called Space Nuts.
Space Nuts.
Space Pants.
See what happened? Everybody who's watching this right now.
So it's a parody of a parody.
Everybody who's watching this right now, you see what happens when you finally air out your trauma in what was hoped to be a safe space, and then everybody else just starts going on about porn filmography.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. So that particular film of your trauma has created comedy of our future, not even dealing with the trauma, but by the people who are there.
Yeah, it's not trauma.
No, it's not. That's why I preface it as like I don't think it's trauma proper, but it's something that it just has an indelible mark on my psyche now. And I gotta
watch that now. Thank you for telling your story. First of all,
I highly recommend 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are great. 3 is dumb. Don't waste your time on it. But 1 and 2, those are like, oh gosh, are we able to pull up like a little clip of without the sound? It's an indie B movie.
Is it like Cool World, or is it like Roger Rabbit, where like it's people and cartoons kind of in the same scene?
The worlds come together, but these are just dudes in like suits and masks. So
the movie. No, I won't say. What I'm looking at is for Terror Toons here. I'm looking at the only review I saw on IMDb. What can I say? This movie blew ass, but it was original. And it had hot chicks in it. It's kind of cool, Killer Gorilla style. He was kind of a nice slacks. I give this movie an 8 overall, as this movie deserves a big 0. But I give it for an instant 6 for being dumb. Hot chicks, it gets 2 bonus points. For hilarious scenes, it gets 1 more bonus point. And the 2 tunes get down dancing with some music. Quotation, the scene.
The dancing scene? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was actually a official featured review of that by a guy named Don Ron.
Don
Ron?
Yeah.
He was one of the porn extras.
It was probably one of the extras. What did you play? I was the guy. I was the guy in the back on the copy machine.
The policeman that everybody forgot about. Oh my gosh.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The policeman shows up from the cartoon world.
You're gonna make us watch this now. We gotta watch it.
Please do, because again, this is the first time I've actually.
I will watch this if you go watch both Wayne's World 1 and Wayne's World 2.
Oh, that's not a fair trade.
I know. I'm losing. I'm losing. No. There's 2 tunes on this picture here. I'm gonna lose both times. No.
Wayne's
World is a family friendly. This is definitely not family friendly.
It's not. but it's also
Grammar,
stupid.
All right, fine. You have to go
demented.
watch Wayne's World 1.
If I can find it, I'll give it a shot. But yeah, you have to watch it, and we have to talk about it next time. Because
I'm not. I'm gonna have to go find it stream somewhere because it's available on Amazon to buy Blu-ray or DVD. Who the hell makes a Blu-ray of this movie?
No, hey man,
It's
careful
only
about your DVD
it's
copies, 'cause
only
they might be
sold
from Satan.
out. It only sold 1.2 or 1,200 copies total worldwide gross.
Yep.
Ch-
I think you'll find some available avenues by which to access the movie online. You'll
This
find
reminds
Go to,
me of
that
like this is-
iffy website.
well, this reminds me of like Ernest Gets Scared, Ernest Halloween thing. It reminds me of that kind of movie.
it's goofy and weird,
Ew.
but and I think
That's
you'll get a
Ernest
kick out of the visual effects. The visual effects are what sell it as weird, but also kind of funny.
All right.
Yeah, so that's the first time I've actually publicly confessed that this movie has had a mark like that on my life. I don't know if anyone can relate. I'm happy to be alone in this. I'm just happy to have gotten that off of my chest. Finally.
Are there
Thanks,
any
man.
other movies that have wrecked your life that we can hilariously go look up?
Rectum.
Wrecked them.
No.
What?
No. The only other things that I can think of are ARGs, like Allen Tutorial and
JOIs.
No. Calm down, Matt.
I like
It
how
just
this,
made me.
I like how this cast are like the real, Lindsay Borden as Candy as Lizzie Borden. What?
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
she's playing a character named Candy as Lizzie Borden. Wait, what?
So confused.
The cartoon world's really weird, man.
Jack
There's a-
Roberts
there's a-
as the devil.
Yes, the devil makes a cameo appearance. Yeah, just wait till you learn who the mom is, because
Dead mummy.
I still don't know what to do with that.
Shimmy's Max.
But I mean, like when you watch the movie, pay
There's
attention
no
to the mom.
information on Shimmy Max. Like zero. There's
Yeah.
no IMDb for her at all.
That's okay.
But
I-
you gotta
I think
love
we-
that Dr. Carnage. All right, the guy who plays Dr. Carnage, his name Matt, and he's sitting here with a Pixar character.
Yeah. Dr. Carnage is the green guy.
Falatia.
Um,
Fillet.
Because this is the face where you think of Dr. Carnage.
Yeah.
How are
Underneath
his
all
teeth
that.
so straight? Do you see that
How
guy?
do you-
Like
how do you
his
do
top teeth are just perfectly straight.
that? Man,
Anyways,
that guy must floss.
They're dentures.
look at that.
Well, that might be dentures.
No,
Yeah.
they are. I can tell you right now, those are dentures.
How do you know?
He's a denture whisperer.
Denture whisper.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna look into Crack Monster after this, because I need more demented.
You should just do a deep dive into crack in general. It's a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
that's gonna make you. You're not gonna pop out on any DEA's radar with that search engine in your search engine.
No. I work at a Christian college. I don't imagine such.
Tell me in the Bible where it says don't do crack. Tell me, I'll wait.
You don't
Well,
need.
no way.
Well, there
You
is
don't need biblical justification for every single moral decision you make.
no, but there is
That's a hot
something
take,
about
but-
taking something
I
that,
want the
that
Bible
changes
to tell me don't
your.
do crack.
There's
and then
something
I'll
in there about taking
still
something
do.
that changes your altered state of mind or something like that, right?
No.
Okay, well then we're good.
Yeah.
I tried
right.
for you. I tried.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I don't care. You don't need biblical justification for most moral decisions, so it's fine.
Yeah,
You don't.
you're
I'll
right.
fight. If you're a Christian, you're listening. I'll fight you. But
Yeah, that's a Christian thing to do.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll fight
I
you.
will throw stones at your face.
Yeah. We'll go toe to toe on this one. But yeah,
I swear we have to get a show just for Ryan. Like, I'm Christian, want to fight about it or something?
People want to fight about it.
Your
No.
religion want to fight about it? It's just him.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Theology
that's
want to get down.
I realize that's kind of my go-to when I'm feeling sassy about something, and I know that what I've said people don't always agree on, especially my my most common social networks. Like my go-to phrase is like, I say the thing and I'll be like, hey, we can fight about it. That's fine, but like I'm right, so suck it up.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, we can debate. You're wrong, but we can debate.
It's all
Yeah,
subjective.
yeah.
You're wrong.
It's all subjective. In my opinion, you're wrong.
yeah. See, it's all subjective, but I'm the only subject that matters. So.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Just
And crack.
and crack matters, evidently.
Oh, gosh,
Well, guys,
no.
we're running out of time here. We got about 4 or 5 minutes left here, so we are going to raid somebody here. All the things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any.
That's Paul. That's good old first or second. That's one of the Corinthians. That's Paul.
So we are going to return a
that's-
favor, and we're going to raid S0E506.
Yeah, we are.
So he is actually playing Diablo 4 right now because the beta's still live for a couple more hours today and tomorrow. So
He's a master beta.
Okay.
That was good.
No,
this was
Matt,
a good show.
That was really good.
I'm gonna have to ask you to kindly reconsider your history.
Before I forget, for my wife, I wanted to throw some shade out at Taco Bell for forgetting her cinnamon twist. She's very upset with you. And for McDonald's for forgetting her chicken nuggets last week. This is 2 restaurants in our town alone that have forgot to put our food in there, and she's very pissed off about that $6.
I want my $2.
Also, a throwback to 7 years ago today. This day, 7 years ago, I arrived in Japan for my very first visit to Japan 7 years ago, and that was like 2 weeks out there. I'm showing photos to you guys earlier. Oh man, I missed it.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Aww.
So all those photos,
Japan.
oh dude, it's gorgeous, right there, just in time for the blossoming of the sakura trees and everything else. Oh, I had sakura Pepsi and it was very good.
Oh.
All right, so we're gonna raid him. So let's get this set up. So if you're watching us here on our Twitch, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that raid button here so we can get everything put together. If you're not following us on our YouTube, hit that
The raid
subscribe
button?
and that follow. Yeah, it's on Twitch. So to start it up here, I'm about to hit it in a second. What was I gonna say now?
Your raid phrase.
Raid phrase is
Right, right.
hashtag Blockbuster.
Beta.
Blockbuster.
Hashtag Blockbuster.
Blockbuster is back or something like that. There you go. Hashtag Blockbuster is back is what we're gonna put this in. Anyways, if you guys want to help us out, a couple things. First, go to our website, 1upds.com, 1upds.com. It's all over our information. Go contribute, go to subscribe, drop some bits, everything for Dallas Pets Alive. We're supporting them. We want to keep doing that. So we're putting that in that direction here. Special shout out to Chris and Big Sleazy Gaming for a bunch of subscriptions that he did. 10 of them about 2 weeks ago for us, and it was a big donation. So that's already been sent off. Thank you again to him. Go check out his channel, Big Sleazy Gaming, on Twitch and on YouTube and on Facebook, because he does a lot of Call of Duty mobile gaming on there. It's a lot of fun to watch. So it's pretty funny as well. And then when you guys follow S0E506, when you guys get a chance to. Until next time, guys, you guys want to say farewells?
Farewell.
Bye.
We'll see you guys next week here.
Coast to coast. It's a radical boast, coupled with 4 indestructible hosts, bringing the most each week in the combos we speak, or the undigestible foods we eat.
So he's bouncing for bits while we be dancing for the sticks. Yeah.
Phoenix, Jinjo, Dallas, Chicago. No, there ain't no denying we bringing it coast to coast.